Long time no see, guys. Sorry, it's been a while since I've made a tutorial video, but I have been busy with college, and I'm in my final week, so it won't be too much longer, and I'll be able to make videos regularly again. These are a few people who couldn't go with us, so they wanted to do a shout out, and I thought it would be fair, since this PQ you can only have up to 4 people, and they said they would help, but they were not strong enough, because since I'm 194, they're going to make the monsters around my level, and they would have probably died anyway. So, alright, so this is the list, and if you click listen to Juliet's story, it's going to bring up everything you need to know, and she gives you actually a story before you get to the list of stuff you need to know about the PQ, the Romeo and Juliet PQ. Now, it's 4 players. You have to be level 70 or higher. It takes about 20 minutes. That's the pendant you can get, and if you get both pendants, you can combine them and make a stronger one. Now, what I mean by that is, if you go into the next room over, there's Romeo, and he has the exact same party quest. Each one is combined, so you can only do each a total of 10 times, together, accumulated. So, but he has the other side of the pendant. You do his party quest 20 times, and each time you complete it, you get a marble. And then once you get 20 marbles, you get his necklace, and then if you do Juliet's, you get 20 marbles off her they're like different marbles for each PQ. And then you get each one, and then that's where you go to make the necklace, and then he also gives you the option to combine the necklaces. So we're gonna get started here. You just click her and start the quest. So now this first room is fairly simple. Everywhere you walk, you'll notice that there's like shiny, sparkly stuff on the ground. Those are spots to click. Now you go up, stand right next to them, and you click them. And we cleared it like right away. So, but for example's sake, sometimes you'll find mesos like that. But you're gonna go through this whole room and click every spot you could find, and that's like each one. It's like a hidden button you gotta find to open the door. The next map is just kill all the monsters. So kill all the monsters. You go to the next one. Okay, and then the third stage, there's these guys, and you have to kill them, and then they will drop these cartons. And you pick up the cartons. You have to have a slot in your ETC. You can only pick up one at a time, and when you pick one up, you want to make sure you're doing this as fast as you can. You need to click these like cylinders to fill them, and if you don't fill them completely, then they'll start to, as you can see, it's leaking, lose its liquid. So you gotta kill the monsters as fast as you can, and excuse me, click the cylinders to fill them. Once it's full, it actually like seals up, and then it doesn't like drain, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. There's 3 cylinders in this room, so once all 3 cylinders are full, you can move on. And as you can see, we got one down, and I'll fast forward it so you don't have to wait through all this. And but if you guys work as a team and like try and save them, so and then click 3 different people, because you can only hold one, but you can have 3 people put them in constantly. So alright, so in this stage, this is the 4th stage, you're gonna see all these guys to kill, and they will drop a key card. Now you need a key card to open the door, and you go in the door, and there's gonna be all these boxes, and it's like a jump quest. And don't fail like me and try and the old-fashioned way open it. You gotta click it. Yeah, that always gets me, because for the longest time they made you open stuff with your basic attacks. Alright, so then you need to find another key, and you need to go over to the other side and do the same thing. Now, anyone can do this. Like, I did both rooms, but people can split up. I can go one way, party can go another way. It's all up to the party. A lot of people grind in this stage on the monsters in the other room, so, really, it's up to those who want to complete the quest to do this. So I get the other one, and you want to talk to Juliet 2 different times. I thought it was glitched and she wouldn't accept the other one, or both at once. So just keep talking to her, if you have both. The next stage, you go in, there's no monsters, but then they just appear there. It was like a trap by like the storyline. Bad guy or whatever. You kill all the monsters, and then it's the sparkly switch thing again. You gotta find the switch. There's only like 4 spots, so it takes like 5 seconds to find it, but all the monsters have to be dead. If you hit the switch before, the door appears, but you can't go through the door. Now, there's rooms in the next stage, and basically 1 room per person. You go in, the door lights up saying someone's in the door, and you have to basically find the pattern up to the top. As you can see, it's kind of like the Ludi quest, the Dimensional Crack PQ, but instead everyone's got their own room. And basically, the first person to the top completes it. Like if I were to complete it right now, then everyone comes through. So even if you don't get to the end of your maze, if someone else does, it pulls you through, and then you don't have to wait for everyone. So, okay, this is the boss stage, and Romeo's up there, and he's all like, "Oh, help me!" And someone has to go up and protect him, because there's going to be monsters up there that are going to be attacking him. And if he dies, you fail. So, you don't get your marble. And if you were to do Romeo's PQ, the only difference is Juliet would be in his place. And you have to save Juliet. It's the same thing, just characters are replaced. And so Frankenstein is the boss of this PQ, and the monsters that are spawned around him have that, immunity to damage and magic damage. So that's why I wasn't like doing any damage for a sec. But that's basically it. There's not much to this. So when you're done, click Juliet or Romeo depending on which PQ you chose, and you can continue. She says, "Oh, the bad guy escaped," and then you find him and he's like, "Oh, I'm dead," for some reason. I guess someone murdered him. And then you talk to him, and then you want to talk to Juliet or Romeo depending on who you chose, and you get a marble, and you get willpower and empathy, and that's it. So thanks for watching my tutorial. I'm planning to come out with 3 other tutorials very soon for the Moon Bunny, the Ice Knight, and the Forest of Poison Haze. So stay tuned. I would also like to say thank you to Nathan, aka Pangaroo, and Ed, aka Ederator 2004, because they were a great help in making these videos. So thanks, guys.